Hello Aries, hello cross watchers. This is going to be a reading for April 6th to April 12th, 2020. Thank you to all my subscribers, all my views. I appreciate you guys. Hope everybody's doing good. So please remember there's no way this can connect with every single Aries out there. And feel free to vice versa the masculine feminine energies, as well as if I'm applying a card to you and you feel like it applies to somebody around you, you can vice versa that, because it's just an energy. We all have feminine, masculine energies. So also, the challenge for the month of April is for you to figure out your ascendant rising sign. And hopefully you all screenshot your birth chart, and you're learning every month a new thing about your own birth chart. So your ascending rising sign is the sign that was above your location at the time of your birth. And that has to do with yourself. Alright, so now I'm going to pull the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle deck for you. And the first one is Gentle Moderation. Take your time. Pressure from others or yourself can be released by renegotiating what you're trying to accomplish. So this says that, like, I remember walruses are really relaxed. They move at a slower pace. And obviously a lot of us may be moving at a slower pace right now. Some are, some aren't. Some people are working overtime. So it says, when you regroup and approach a task unhurriedly, you will find you are calm, considerate, and ready for anything. By taking time, you will be more aware of what really matters. The secret to learn to live in the present, training your mind to work steadily and with focused attention on one task at a time. You may find the situation will improve if you put off making a decision right now. This will provide you with the time needed to reflect on what is going on and the ability to consider different outcomes. There is a blessing in slowing down and giving yourself the gift of relaxation and downtime. If you are unsure about your next step, seek advice from a trusted friend or an expert. Take the time you need to sort this out. The result will show you other options and allow the best opportunity to surface. The walrus has unique ability to live both on land and in freezing water. This may signify the connection between your physical reality and your emotions. So the first one is 42, and purple is healing. The next one for you, Aries, is be insightful and established. Ground and rebalance your energy and bring your awareness into the now rather than allowing it to occupy the past or the future. So some sort of awareness, you're supposed to be aware of what's happening now is what I feel. I'm almost there. So it says certain things can happen when you are ungrounded. You may find you make mistakes or miss important opportunities. It is imperative that you ground yourself. You can do this by making time for meditation, turning into physical needs, taking a deep breath, or getting out into nature. A quick way to ground yourself is to plant both your feet firmly on the floor. Take a deep breath down to your belly and calm your mind. Feel the connection between your feet and the earth. Imagine yourself feeling very calm, centered, and grounded. So, take things at a slower pace and ground yourself is basically what that says to me. The next one is 48. Disengage from outcomes. Let go so you can open yourself to the highest love that you deserve. Find ways to release worry or any unresolved lack of forgiveness you might be holding on to. So I have 42, 49, and 48. If you feel you have overreacted, take time to forgive yourself and allow yourself to learn from the situation. If someone else has hurt you, be willing to forgive him or her. Pay attention to how you are feeling. What are you thinking and what you desire? Take care to align your thoughts and words to attract your heart's desires. You can conquer any pain that comes your way. Understand how pain can help you grow. If someone has betrayed you, you do not think you can ever love again. Do not be surprised when your heart emerges from darkness, capable of loving even more than before. If you are feeling edgy, adjust your diet, your sleep, or your environment. You will be back to the truth of who you are in no time. Orcas develop a social structure, so disengage from outcomes. Some of you might be having a hard time not being able to express yourself socially, I guess, with your friends is basically what kind of picking up. So now I'm going to switch to the Mystical Cats Tarot deck. You have the Hermit, Aries. So this could represent a Virgo placement in your birth chart or a Virgo around you. If it does not, then I'm going to say this is clarity for me. All these pomegranates are knowledge. And the moon in here tells me there could be a secret or a dark side, something you're confused about, and this is clarity. Clarity will come to you if you just allow it to, or it's going to come to you. So Sky King. Sky King is somebody who watches you and they don't really say anything at all and they're cold, I feel like. Very cold. Very distant. It could be somebody, I guess, you ghosted or ghosted you. So this is Sea Queen. This is somebody who's emotionally balanced. This person is grounded, basically. They have planned their life accordingly, where their emotions are in check, their finances are in check, they're just balanced. So then you have Three of Sky. So Three of Sky is lower energy around you. It could be mischievous friends, because you see in the picture the cats are knocking pots off the ledge there. That's mischievous. Or this could also mean a third party. Three people in a relationship, or somebody brought something in a relationship before you. It could be a job, could be a pet, could be a family member. So then you have the Priest. This is very good. This tells me that you are protected by the divine. All those columns in the background represent your guardians, your angels, your ancestors protecting you. And the black cat in the back, I feel, is your spirit guide. So when you're holding the paw, the cat has his paw on like a globe, I would call it, but it looks more distinctive, native, Roman symbols or whatever. So I feel like this pretty much tells me that a lot of you have the power within you to make yourself feel safe, to make yourself feel grounded, and to plan the future of what you want your future to be like. You have the ability to do that. So maybe you're going to find the strength to move away from a third party. So Ace of Sky, this could be a new opportunity, but it's not going to be an easy opportunity. Or it could be a warning. You decide which one would apply to you. Most of my cards have two meanings to me. And yeah. So this is Two of Earth. So this is strength and balance together for me. And I feel like somebody is trying to find strength to offer a apology, maybe a olive branch. I just noticed a couple weeks ago, or a week ago, seems like an olive branch. And olive branches to me are what we offer, like a peacekeeping. So I don't know if somebody's trying to find strength and balance to offer an apology to somebody, maybe. I'm not sure. So Five of Fire, this is lower energy vibrations, people arguing and bickering and not getting along. So Three of Earth, this is coworkers. So I don't know if it's coworkers that aren't getting along and bickering and arguing amongst each other. Not good if that's the case. So this is Seven of Sea. This is denial. This is something right in front of your face and you're not even acknowledging it. You're acting like you don't even see it. It's frustrating when people do that. When other people see that people are in denial of something. Very frustrating. So then you have Nine of Fire. Nine of Fire is my addiction card. And again, I feel like the divine is protecting this person. And I see the columns in this one as well. But the columns are... Where did I see the columns? Oh yeah, the columns are in this one. But these columns in this second one are way bigger. So that tells me you're being more protected with broader, wider love from the divine if you are trying to stay sober or overcome an addiction. You are being protected. And that could explain the lower vibrations around you. This is what this could totally mean up here, that it could be fellow addiction friends, so to speak, that could be causing lower energies in your life. Whoops, I do two. So then you have Fire King. This is beautiful. This is pride and ego to me. This is somebody who, this represents a Leo to me. It's not in the traditional tarot, but I always think Leo when I see this. There's a couple cards that Leo sticks out to me. So pride and ego, sometimes you have to put yourself on a pedestal and act better than others to overcome an addiction. And you may think that is wrong, but you are, don't they say fake it till you make it or something? If you have to hold yourself to a higher standard and pretend you have self-esteem and self-worth more than you do to learn to have that and overcome an addiction, then so be it. That is what you need to do, is how I feel. So I'm going to switch to the Chakra Wisdom deck now, Aries. And you have the Magician. This is beautiful. This is your sacral chakra. So this tells me that you have everything in your life to make your life what you want it to be. You have the cups, you have the coins, you have the swords, and you have the wand. So opportunities, the love, the decision making, and the guidance by the divine to change your life, to do what you want to do. So be strong, Aries. This is Eight of Wands. This is, most people close a door when we get to a 10. 10 is usually like you've come to that point in a relationship where you're going to commit, or you come to the point in a relationship where you walk away. So Eight of Wands to me is that you're not even waiting for something to get to a 10. You are ready to walk away from something at an 8, if that makes sense to you. You're walking away and you're not going to look back. Ace of Wands. So this is you having an opportunity. An opportunity is coming your way when you walk away from something you know is not for your highest good. And this could be passion. It could be love. Could be a job opportunity. Could be a lot of things. So then you have the High Priestess. This is beautiful. So you have the Priest and the High Priestess. This could be a lot of things. So this is guidance from the divine and knowledge you may not understand where it came from. This is knowing where your information came from. This is like you have had a hard life and you've learned from your hard life, and it has made you hold yourself with respect and dignity and be able to make good choices for yourself. And possibly somebody is watching you or learning from how you're reacting to something, I feel. I don't mean to make that noise. Sorry about that with my... So here's the Fool. This means to me that this is my precursor to love coming into you. I say that a lot. So this is passion. This is the Fool. You're just going on about your life and love comes in. Princess of Wands. This is you being protected by the divine again. You have the Stag up there and you have the opportunity. And I feel like it's a rebirth of love and trust, possibly with somebody new is what I'm feeling. Look at that. That is so beautiful. So then the next card is the Chariot. So this is your life taking a new direction in some way. And I feel like that's identity. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 identity cards up here. 5 of Swords. This is jealousy, lower vibrations. It's somebody talking about you, somebody being mad at you, or you being mad at somebody. This is somebody being angry, possibly jealous of somebody else. And this is Ace of Coins. This is victory and success over something in your life. It has to do with your identity. So then you have 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is peace and harmony in your home life. So your home life is happy. It seems like everybody's getting along. Everybody's doing their part. And this is Six of Swords. So this is you moving away from something. This kind of is something from the past that was hurtful, that you're moving away from. Whether you're dealing with it, moving away from it, something of that sort. So then you have Ten of Cups. This is beautiful. So I feel like when you move away from something from your past that hurt you, you're going to be happier than you ever have been. Something you need to let go of. Intuition. So Seven of Coins is you trying to make a decision about something. Something or someone, if it fits, you're trying to decide if it fits in your life anymore, or a person, or how you can do something different. It's something you're thinking about. You're putting a lot of thought into something about that has to do with your life. So this is Nine of Wands. This is opportunities, and I feel like there's something that you can't let go of. Something from your thinking process or your past that you just cannot let go. I don't know what it is. So this is Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is you blaming yourself for something, self-sabotaging. Self-blame, self-sabotage. Death. So maybe that's this hopefully means you're going to stop this. This could mean you're going to stop self-blaming and stop self-sabotaging yourself is what this could mean. Some part of you're leaving in the past and you're moving forward with new clarity. So then you have Four of Swords. This says that you're overthinking something to do with your heart. And you need to stop and take a step back because you're overthinking it. So I'm going to pull the Soul's Journey lesson card for you, and you have purpose. I know what I am here to do. And then the next one is trust. I accept my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So purpose and trust. Let me see those real fast. If you have chosen to reincarnate, not if, you have chosen to reincarnate on Earth for one major goal, to express love in all that you do. The obstacles of this physical dimension can distract you from that goal, and it's easy to lose your way. Life on Earth is full of obligations that require your conscious attention, but that doesn't mean you can't infuse all your decisions with caring and compassion. And then trust, it says, the earth can be a tricky place, but you have been given a tool to help you navigate through the murky waters, your intuition. You must learn to tell the difference between ego talk and soul talk, and then trust your soul. Once you get into the habit of following your intuition, you will come to practice that discernment externally. You will be able to know if a person or situation is trustworthy. But it all begins with listening to your inner voice. Exercise it like a muscle. When you determine that it is always right, that wisdom will spread out and influence everything that you do. Decisions will seem easier. Your soul only wants what is best for you, and you must learn to trust it. So now I'm going to pull the Fantasy Cats Oracle. Cuddling, number 1. So some of you are wanting to feel close to somebody. It could be a pet. You could be missing a pet, you could be missing a person. You're feeling lonely. And the next one is watching. So, I don't know if you're watching somebody or somebody's watching you. Somebody's watching somebody is obviously what this says. So are you watching the person you want to cuddle with? Is that what's going on? So I hope this helps you, Aries. Thank you so much, Cross Watchers and Aries, for coming to Echo Catcher Tarot. Bless you, Aries.